figure the road I travel don't gravel that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist tick like a mango, fingertip like I'm Bengals.
Can you hear me?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Go subscribe to my channel.
Good NFC matchup in store between the New Orleans Saints and
Look.
the Green Bay Packers.
Go subscribe, you hear? Turn your notifications on. Huh? I'm playing online versus. I'm like 55 and 26 or something like that. I don't play easy. I play online.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up and off.
First game of the day. Let's go.
From the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
When'd you get out there?
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm gonna call you back, all right?
A yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. Finding space at the 40. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23
So I'm hit you back.
The pickup there.
I'm gonna call you back. You busy. Jamming.
First down, Winston. He completes it to Olave. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Play fake. Winston. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Give him 30 yards there.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
That shit, you dumbass nigga. The fuck wrong with you? It's my shit.
Campbell, the linebacker, picks it.
Yo, what the fuck happened? Oh, my God, bro.
Easy call. Mark off the 5.
That's crazy. We should do it. I had a bear cover 2. Damn, too far there.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Kamara is into the end zone.
I picked this nigga off and caught offsides. Like, who went offsides?
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Niggas don't even score that first drive,
After
bro.
the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The first drive, when I picked him.
Amari Rodgers to return it from his end zone.
Go at the outside.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Oh, the ball comes out of the
Jordan?
hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on 3rd down, give him 25 yards.
Boy, a lot of movement on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him, hitting him for a big play.
Interesting.
On play action, now Rodgers.
Bro, what kind of pass is that?
That's going to be intercepted.
Nigga, wide open. Aaron Rodgers on some bullshit, man.
The Saints are going to take over at their own 41.
What the fuck kind of pass was that?
He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Following the interception, Winston. He's going to air one out.
Look at that shit back. That's a pick, bro.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it. But that one was incomplete.
Bro, pick the ball off, man. Damn, they took on the wrong nigga.
Just shy of the 40.
What is right about that nigga, bro?
To the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Winston to give, it's Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Winston.
Thank you. I picked the fucking ball, man. It's on there already.
Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers
It's fucking trash.
here at their own 35-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off. Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. He rifles one that's intercepted.
This nigga Aaron Rodgers is a bitch, man. What are you throwing picks for, nigga? Who the fuck is it? Not blocking.
So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interception.
I'm picking it off
trying to do a little too much.
Oh, I like where you're going with that. Maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out in a hurry.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall in. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Winston.
I'm not invited to you, fucking bitch.
He's taken down.
Sorry, guys.
Dean Lowry coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will be a one-touchdown game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
They're going to get get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints 18.
Nice boy.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's able to get this inside the 10 down to the 9. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
I like the trap play.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Jones will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan from 4 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Jameis now on first down.
That shit,
Can't fuck with him. It's intercepted. And into the end zone is a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. The defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they returned it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this is going to be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it all the way to the end zone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pulls it in at the 13. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Winston, that's complete to his running back, Kamara. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Winston. That is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But
He's gonna throw some dragon shit,
brings up 4th down.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They run. It's Kamara. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
Throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you could use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Jameis to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. I'm not sure if the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Oh, his control broke. That's why I keep going so far to the left with 3-2 picks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here, Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And incomplete on the deep ball. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly helped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a two-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
And he's got some space here. On the move past the 40. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. Touchdown! Sammy Watkins. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Rodgers to throw. That one into the hands of Watkins downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. From from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And it's a Packers touchdown.
This my shit, yeah. Niggas quick because they cannot stop me. I get stops. What did I say?
Yeah.
First game of the day.
Yeah.
First game of the day.
I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do.
16-30 not bad. I need 60.
Impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers. Go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till
Good.
on top of you. Paraded through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started. Y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop. You ain't here? I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blue. Strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street. I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog. I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my
Brady.
from South Carolina to Maryland. I take the jet today. I'm still on the my resume. I still got a lot to prove. Still gotta watch my moves. They try to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming. The world hopes she's Mother Nature's my first shorty. Watch how I go ballistic, and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Pulls it in at the 13. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 20.
Bro, press pause out the gate. You got a plane.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll swing this out
No, that's
to
okay.
7 yards there and a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Right. There.
Again, it's Fournette.
I ain't gonna get your first down.
Quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
Wait.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I bet y'all on the way.
Sure that they envision a much better
If
start
we
to
don't,
this game
we'll
than
kick
the
off.
first week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. To throw is Brady.
Yeah, let me get that. What the fuck is wrong with me?
It's intercepted. Devontae Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And some room to work. Finding room in midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Yo, how did he get?
Watkins, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to take it a couple of yards shy of midfield. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good. We saw the result. And now the throw here is incomplete. And with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And that's incomplete.
That open man that time, they end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Fournette running out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Brady. Pass incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 1st and goal from the 6. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 7-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Amari Rodgers to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He'll get it inside the 20, and he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A big play there, Rodgers to Cobb, and even 40 yards. Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And all will be intercepted. It's by Antoine Winfield Jr. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick 6.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right.
He's got him in. Complete.
Yeah.
Brought down just
Man, I'm supposed to score.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And able to find Alan Lazard. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Throwing is Rodgers. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Rodgers again now. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
That shit, nigga.
Touchdown, Packers.
Fucking trash.
Sammy Watkins, 33 yards. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
And I'm about to score at the half, too.
Crosby with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Can't TV down there, you don't hear that shit.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Looking for
that, my boy. Boy, the half.
And
he's ball half.
Field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he gets it down to the 32. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Rodgers now on 1st down. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
It don't matter, you ball it out.
And the Bucs will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Nightmare of the first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
The final shot before half for Brady. He completes it to Julio Jones. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated. There he goes, right side. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. To throw is Rodgers.
I put him down.
Terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
A perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Man open, here is Jones. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An inside give to Jones. And a short gain here down to the 22. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got Watkins on the out route. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
4th down and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage there, able to bat it down?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They begin with a run by Fournette, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Shadow! Hey, Alabama.
Brady going to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quay Walker. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Rodgers. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Hey, 26!
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Watkins alone on the left side. Now Rodgers got to have this one. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And this will be taken at the 13. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers.
Yeah, he's fast, nigga. Fucking fast, man.
87 yards. And the Packers have taken a 4th quarter lead. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. So now the other return team
Mike, that'll give it up when they sit down.
What they just saw. Pulls it in at the 13. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Now the return will stop right around the 25. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
26. Hey, 26.
Rodgers going to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
The kick by Crosby is good, and high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there,
he was up 14-0 at the half, though. Make do something, please.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. After the
do something, fight back.
Crosby
fight back.
Kickoff duties. Pulls it in at the 13. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not... inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. This is caught by Evans. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On the ground with Vaughn. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Keyshawn Vaughn taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers have regained the lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages.
Now you know better stop me.
Now can only tie it. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And some room to roam now. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. This is caught, and they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On second down, here's Fournette. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. To throw is Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable.